Barry Gibb, alongside his wife, Linda Gray, celebrates a half-century of love and family, embracing sons Stephen, Ashley, Travis, and Michael, along with their cherished daughter, Alexandra. Despite his fame, Barry Gibb has always kept his family close. This couple had 5 children after marrying Linda Gray in 1970, Stephen, Ashley, Travis, Michael, and Alexandra. Barry formed the Bee Gees with his brothers Robin and Maurice before expanding his family. They had hits such as How Can You Mend a Broken Heart and You Should Be Dancing before becoming famous for creating the soundtrack for Saturday Night Fever. Stephen, Barry, and Linda's first child, was born in 1973. Ashley joined the family 4 years later. Travis was born in 1981, and 3 years later, Barry and Linda welcomed Michael. Alexandra, their youngest and only daughter, was born in 1991. The family lived in both Miami and London while the children were growing up. However, in 1989, Barry revealed to the public that his children had also been on tour with him. He went on to say, "I can't imagine being a successful pop star without the support of my family." Related, Barry Gibb's life in photo. The Bee Gees were embroiled in a legal battle with their record label in the 1980s, which prevented them from releasing albums for 8 years. However, Barry considers this break to be a blessing. He went on to say, "Those were the most fulfilling years of our lives because we were raising our children. We were writing songs and producing for others, where we didn't invest 100% of our time." Now a solo artist, Barry frequently collaborates on new music with his sons, Stephen and Ashley. Here's more information on Barry Gibb's 5 children. Linda and Barry welcomed their first child, Stephen, on December 1, 1973. Their eldest son began playing the guitar at the age of 13 and has since performed in metal bands such as 58 and Black Label Society. Stephen, also known as Steve, joined his father on the Mythology Tour in Australia and New Zealand in 2013. Samantha, Morris's daughter, also performed with the band. "Looking to my left and seeing Sammy is thrilling," Barry told The Australian at the time. "Looking to my right and seeing Stevie, my eldest son, is thrilling. And they're both fantastic." Stephen and his brother Ashley collaborated on a large scale with their father in 2016, co-writing Barry's album In the Now. Barry told Billboard that he needed his son's energy to return to music. He stated at the album's release, "They give me that youth. They give me that fire." Stephen appears to be influenced by his father as well. Barry's eldest son posted a picture of his wedding day on Instagram on September 1, 2020, with the caption, "Happy 50th anniversary and 74th birthday to these 2 crazy kids at official barrygibb. I couldn't be more in love with you." Stephen and Gloria Levas have been married since 2002, and they have 2 children, Angus and Nina Gibb. Linda and Barry welcomed their son Ashley on September 8, 1977. Although he had no intention of becoming a songwriter because his life was primarily focused on tennis, his gratitude to his musical family led him to success in the industry. Barry was invited to collaborate on Barbra Streisand's Guilty Pleasures album in 2005, a follow-up to the original Guilty album, which featured musicians. Stephen and Ashley, the father of 5, were hired as co-writers for a new project. Despite the fact that Ashley's only previous songwriting experience was a catchy tune written for a girlfriend in the 1990s, Barry was impressed and enjoyed working with his sons. In 2016, Barry released his second solo album, In the Now. Stephen and Ashley co-wrote all 15 songs on the album. Barry told Billboard in 2016, "The album is my take on life. My emotions and my journey with my brothers, and without my brothers, with my parents and without my parents, and with my own family, seeing my children with their children." Ashley is married to Gibb, with whom she has a son named Lucas. Travis, Barry, and Linda's 3rd child, was born on January 10, 1981. He works as a real estate agent in Miami, where he grew up. Travis and his wife, Stacey Bash Gibb, have 2 children, Layla and Liam Gibb. On Instagram, the proud father occasionally posts photos of himself doing things like hiking the Appalachian Trail and celebrating his children's birthdays. After years as a rock star, Barry spoke to The Guardian in 2013 about his new role as a grandfather. He went on to say, "I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. I've got 7 grandchildren. I can relive my youth by watching Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck because it will never happen again, none of them will hit." He happily spends many hours reflecting on what happened with us, because none of them will be a success. Linda and Barry welcomed their 4th son, Michael, on December 1, 1984. His name was inspired by his godfather and one of Barry's close friends, Michael Jackson. Michael, unlike his 2 older brothers, did not follow in his father's musical footsteps. Instead, he pursued acting, appearing in films such as Staying Alive and Bad Boys. Alexandra, Barry and Linda's only child, was born on December 29, 1991. Alexandra encouraged Barry to have a memorable pop culture moment. One of Jimmy Fallon's recurring sketches on Saturday Night Live was The Barry Gibb Talk Show, in which he played the bearded Barry and Justin Timberlake played his brother Robin. Barry would always lose his cool and yell or kick set pieces at the end of the sketches. In 2016, Ashley told Billboard that Barry couldn't initially watch it and was dissatisfied with the parody. When Fallon invited Barry to join him in a sketch, his reluctance faded, but Alexandra declined. She wore a 3-piece white suit that matched Barry and Robin and performed the show's theme song alongside Fallon and Timberlake. He told Billboard, "When we went on the set, I saw them peeing in their pants, they were so excited that he was in the room. He has no idea. He doesn't understand. It's adorable." Despite keeping her personal life out of the spotlight, she has recently joined her father in some programs, including their ornamentation ceremony at Buckingham Palace in 2018.